If you're looking for a low-fat, high-carb, 100% plant-based, no oil, delicious, budget-friendly meal, oh, I've got a good one for you today, so stick around. Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan, and welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here, I'm a plant-based RN and I follow the START solution. On my channel, you're going to find quick and easy whole food plant-based recipes that are no oil and gluten-free. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, which is every week. You can also follow me on Instagram at Chew on Vegan for more plant-based content. Please check the links below for my newsletter and my ebook. And if you're new to this way of eating, or maybe you just feel like you need some more support, I started a Facebook group, and there you'll find like-minded people, recipes, support, and inspiration. So all those links will be down below. So on today's video, I'm going to be showing you, like I said in the intro, it's low-fat, high-carb, no oil, 100% plant-based, so delicious, budget-friendly, weight loss-friendly. What more could you ask for? Let's get started. So you're going to start off with a nice large bowl, and then I took about 4 cups of frozen hash browns and I defrosted them a bit. They're easier to work with when they're defrosted. Now, if you can't find frozen hash browns in your area, which I understand in some countries they're not available, I will have directions in the description box on how to make this without frozen, okay? So, add that into the bowl. Next, we're going to add a 10-ounce bag of mixed vegetables. Now, you can use any kind of frozen vegetables you would like. Maybe you just like peas and carrots. Maybe you like a different combo. Doesn't matter. As long as it's about 10 ounces, you are good. And if it's a little more, a little less, it's not going to matter. So those go in. And I found these veggies at my local grocery store. They were on sale for 98 cents a bag. Whenever you see a sale like that, stock up, and then you have them in your freezer. All right, so I'm gonna set this aside. Okay, next I'm gonna add a couple heads of cauliflower. I got these at my local store, my Food for Less. They were 99 cents a pound for broccoli crowns. Let me tell you, I bought 10 pounds. I eat so much broccoli, it's unbelievable. That is a great price. So when you find stuff like that, stock up. Okay, so we're just gonna cut this up into bite-sized pieces. And you know what? I do the stem too. So I'm just gonna cut this up like this, and I probably want all of them to be about this size. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start chopping this stuff up, and it's gonna all go in the bowl. Okay, now I have this big bowl of veggies. Now we're gonna make a sauce, and you are not gonna believe how easy this is. So you want a high-speed blender, well, probably any blender will be fine. And I'm just gonna add a can of corn with all the liquid. Now I did this with my pot pie, and I made the sauce with this, but I also added a can of beans. I'm not adding a can of beans this time. I'm just doing the corn. And then I'm gonna fill this can up about halfway, and that'll be about another cup of water. I'm gonna add that in. All right, I'm gonna go blend this up. I'll be right back. Here, I've got my sauce, and this is the consistency that I like. If you want it thicker, then don't use as much water. Maybe use 3/4 or a half a cup more. All right, or maybe you won't want any water, just you have to experiment with that. So this is gonna go into our veggies. Then we're gonna add 1 cup of plant-based cheese sauce. This is where the cheesy part comes in. Then we're just gonna mix this all together. Then we're gonna add all our spices, and I have salt, onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika. Again, you can use whatever spice blend you would like. This is just my favorite. I probably use it on everything, but if you want to use something different, feel free. A recipe is just a suggestion or a guide. You don't have to follow any recipe exactly. You can always mix and match a few things, substitute things. Just make it to your taste. So we'll sprinkle all that in. And then once I mix this all up, I'm gonna taste it. And if I feel like, oh, it's not seasoned enough, add more seasoning. Don't just take my word for it. All of our taste buds are different. So give this a really good mix. I also want to mention that the cheese sauce has some salt in it, and so does the corn. So if you are watching your salt, then maybe get no salt added corn, and then make a cheese sauce that doesn't have salt. All right, I think this is good enough. Okay, I tasted it. The seasonings are perfect. Okay, then I've got my 13 by 9 inch glass pan here. My oven is preheated to 350. We're gonna pour it all in here. You guys are not gonna believe how good this is. Then you're gonna wanna spread it into an even layer. And then I like to top it with some more cheese sauce. And spread it around a little bit. And I think this was about a cup or so. All right, we're gonna bake covered for 30 minutes, uncover, cook for 15 more minutes. If you want it a little bit browner or crispy, then I would broil it for another 5 minutes. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven and I'll see you when it's all done. So it just came out of the oven, and I know it'll be hard, but wait about 5-10 minutes before you cut into it. That way it will set up better. You'll get it out of the pan easier. So just let it cool for 5-10 minutes. As soon as it's cooled off, I'll cut it and then I'll give it a taste. Okay, so all done, finished product. Looks so good, and I know it's good because I've made it before, and you're gonna love this one. And this is perfect to take to work the next day. It's one of those dishes that gets better, you know, day after day. So let's give this a taste. Get some broccoli in there, and that sauce, it thickens up. It's beautiful. So flipping good. This is the perfect combo for your 50-50. You've got half non-starchy vegetables and half starch, so it is perfect. And if you think this is all I'm going to be eating, no, I'll definitely be having seconds. So these recipes that I show you are so basic and simple. You can jazz them up if you want, but I'm just trying to show you how easy it is to eat this way, that it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to have a million ingredients. You can just have normal, simple food that you throw together and you get a great meal out of it. If you like this video, if you learned something, please give it a like and share it with your friends too. That really helps support my channel. And if you've made it to this part in the video, please comment below with hash browns, and that way I know you made it to the end with me, and I really appreciate it. Check out all the links below for the things that were mentioned in this video. And remember that all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate. Until next time, thank you.